Someday van Flipper and Flipper. Well, tell me, what happened to the rest of the band?
Oh, I don't know.
They got pulled over by the law.
By the police.
The police.
Typical story for them.
Right, so they couldn't make it.
But that's okay, because we'll give you what you want.
Yeah, and they're traveling, seeing this other car.
Yeah, we're traveling in 4 little cars. It's really hell.
And this car breaks down all the time, but somebody knows how to fix it really good.
But they refuse to do it.
Yeah, and so the police pulled it over, I guess, because it stopped on the highway.
And you don't have a clue where they are?
No.
I think they're
probably on a boat somewhere, like sailing to London or something.
But we have their bicycles, so we know they'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay, the song we just heard is dedicated to your former singer, Will Shatter, who died 4 years ago.
I gave a little remembrance to him, on there.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily dedicated. Well, is it? Did it say dedicated?
I think it says dedicated. That doesn't matter.
Okay, I dedicated it to him. What the hell?
A lot of people thought that would be the end of Flipper after he died.
I did too.
Well, yeah.
And this guy,
I quit playing music.
He started hanging out with Ted, the guitar player, and they called me up and they said, "Hey, you want to play?" And I said, "Oh, sure, we'll try it out." And we got in the studio, and that song you just heard, "Someday," was like one of the first things that we belted out as a new tune, and. It kind of felt like the magic was back, so I decided, let's go ahead.
In fact, the other side of that record is the first song that we wrote together in the studio.
So all in all, you've been together apart from you then for more than 13 years, I guess?
Something like that, yeah.
What's the biggest change in your career apart from Will dying?
We still haven't made any money yet.
That's not a change.
That's the same.
The biggest change, Will died, and this guy came in. And otherwise, it's all the same.
Are there any bands that you feel related to as Flipper?
No, actually not.
You mean that we're related to or related to us?
The whole way I've seen it going is we started out playing this kind of music, and we kind of honed it into this fine kind of noise pattern, and we got into this whole thing, and we've made it. And music from when we started has evolved, and everybody's getting into techno pop and this and that and rap, and they're doing all these using electronics and all this other stuff like that. I figured by the year 2000 we'll be the only real acoustic band left in the world, because we play electric instruments.
Music seems to change around us more than we change around music.
Yeah, we're the stick in the mud that's going to stay there forever.
How to describe a Flipper gig to people who never went there?
They're all different. Every single one is completely different.
Today,
we'll play in front of people, and they'll stand there. They've never seen us before, and they'll erupt into a riot, or they'll walk out.
And sometimes it's like we had this show recently where there was only one guy that really wanted to see us, and I went out and went back to sleep in the car. And Ted came out with no shirt on and everything, and knocked on the door gently, and he's usually pretty much of a bear. But he says, "John, let's go back in. They want to hear one more."
One guy wanted to hear
one more.
We'll play for one person.
So I got
we won't play for 2,000.
Happily went in and played, and we had a great show.
Do you play as you talk now? I mean, it's a bit chaotic.
No, it's not chaotic.
How do you mean, do we play as we talk?
Are we talking?
I don't know.
Are we talking?
Yeah.
Listen, rumor has it that there's going to be an album on Rick Rubin's Deaf American label. Is that true?
That's the rumor as far as we know it.
Yeah, maybe Rubin will get a good hint from the rumor, and
he told us the rumor first. So let's put it that way.
He came over to our house in Oakland and then told us that he was going to.
He said it's time.
Do something.
It's time that you get tour backing. So what do? We run off to Germany and drive around in 4 little cars. Smart move.
That's because we're brilliant.
Okay, I guess it's a really hard thing to do. Let's. You gonna do a song for us now?
Sure, we'd like to do a song for you.
Yeah. Well, the gist of this is seeing how the 2 other members aren't here. And they never want to play this song that we want to perform for you. It's kind of my reflection back at what Europe has done to me since I've been cramped in the back of a small car driven all around Germany, having to listen to a bunch of Germans talk all the time. No offense, guys. I've been in pain, I think we'll inflict a little bit back.
Yeah.
Okay, so please walk over to the stage.
Oh, well, sure.
Okay, let's see. Do I get paid yet?
Je kan Flipper gaan bekijken vanavond, geloof ik. Even kijken hoor. Ja, je kan vanavond Flipper gaan bekijken in de Melkweg in Amsterdam. En ze komen ook nog terug in Nederland, maar dat is pas 20 september, volgende week vrijdag. En dan spelen ze in het Bolwerk in Sneek. Hier is Flipper, live in de VPRO-studio.
language I feel pain. It's sitting in a car cramped up in your legs and your knees and your face, and you don't understand the language, and they're dragging you around and they're drinking to another town. All I can feel is the pain. Ow. That was a flat tire. Oh, it's a road. The other part that's really painful to me is not having cash in hand. They're not gonna pay me for this. They're gonna rip it off, bootleg it all across fucking European land. It's really painful, you know. Things go this slow. All my life, all I felt is pain. Like the other day, I was picking up my bass and I caught my hangnail on the E string. I pulled it away and I ripped this big piece of flesh down my finger. And it came off and there was blood dripping down my arm, and I had to get some alcohol prep pads and wipe it up. And then somebody thought I was shooting drugs, and I said, fuck no! That was my hangnail from the bass. All I feel is nothing but pain. It goes up my spine to my head. It makes me feel like I am dead. It rings in my ears, but nobody cheers. 'Cause pain's never ending, it just won't stop. All my life, all I felt is pain. You put like this record and you'll pay in pain. It's not really what you expected. But then you try living the life of the rejected. All I feel is pain. Good bass beat, do it louder.
Optreden van Flipper hier live in de studio. En ze gaan nog uren door, maar wij gaan ook gewoon door.
Het klinkt eigenlijk meer als een parodie. Ik weet ook niet hoe het heet. De vraag is of ze dat zelf wel weten. Je hoort in ieder geval één helft van Flipper zich hier uitleven in een nummer dat de andere helft die kwijt is hen meestal verbiedt te spelen. Waren ze er maar bij. En goed, ik geef het op. Dit was Flipper.